But what are the advantages? We'll start with the advantages of the remote team and the way TBIM are structured in your experience over the last 7 years.
I would say, Ross, in my opinion, there is no other way in future or even now. You are not able to gather here in Limerick or here in Ireland or there in Copenhagen team to execute your project. Team based on capabilities you need in the project to solve certain challenges. So there's no such team or no such organization who has these resources, who has available resources, which is most important.
Exactly.
And the advantage when no matter where your project is located, you are able to gather the best team available now with the capabilities which you need to perform certain project, and you go. So this is the biggest advantage, because biggest delays in the project's mobilization, you don't have resources. So this is the biggest delay. And if we are talking about the digital world and BIM project or VDC projects, you need, in addition to engineering resources or construction resources or BIM resources, you need a digital driven team, which is...
And where are they available? You know, it's very difficult to collect such a team, for example, in, as you mentioned, Limerick or Ireland or whatever, Copenhagen. That's where the challenge is. So yeah, that's an interesting one. For the project, the advantage there, but there's also the advantage for the people, that they get to live where they want to live rather than having to travel for work opportunity.
I would like to live in my own environmental, with my children, with my friends around. I don't want to stuck at the construction site for a couple of years and forget my family, forget my hobbies and stuff like that. So this is the big advantage for team also. Yeah, the second big advantage also, it's a cost, because if you relocate the people to the project site or to the company location, then you will have accommodation, then you will have DSA and all this kind of
travel expenses, you name it.
And all this kind of cost. Also, you are able to make certain smart mix of people, like team leaders, senior engineers, designers, draftsmen, modelers, and you can balance your cost with the involvement from the different countries even.
That's a big advantage, where you can balance the cost and maybe become more competitive depending on where your team is located versus where you're doing business. Certainly a big advantage.
Absolutely. And it's like, to summarize it, you will have a best available resources, you will have a good cost, and you will have a knowledge from the other countries, from the other companies, from the other projects.